So there's like no strip clubs in Kentucky. And in South Africa, we go to Kentucky for breast and thighs. Nominated for Viewer's Choice.
Yeah.
Best New International Comer.
Yes.
International Comer. Act. Best New International Act.
What would you say is the best way for them to cracking? Because everybody's trying to get to America, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to Africa.
For real.
They trying to get over here. We need to switch places, goddamn. I want to get up out of here, man. Shit, man.
The stage was a bit weird for you, but you killed it nonetheless.
Yeah, I had no choice because of everywhere I go, I have to make sure that people they must ask who's that bitch or beautiful lady or that goat or whatever. I want people to ask who's that person.
So I think it's also we have to be teachable. We have to listen. That's why I said listening to the younger generations, where they go, where they platform, and in the musical space, we have to, in the creative space, we have to listen to the market. The market dictates where we need to go.
Yeah.
Yes, Kuma Stars, Hollywood Star, Walk of Fame. Dwayne Johnson. The Rock. In the building. The Rock's in the building. Who this be? Vince, MacG. The Rock's boss. Yeah, we're wrestling out there. I am wrestling with this one. Stubborn, Ellis. Stubborn. Oh, stubborn. 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 Oh, stubborn. Stubborn. Oh, Tasakatini.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're still coming at you live from Hollywood, baby.
Yeah, LA, California.
So Pendukas, yeah. Ghost ladies, yeah. How nice of you to join us, Ghost lady. Yeah?
Oh, finally.
How was your flight and everything?
Oh, it was long. It was long. Okay, Konje, you guys, you arrived before us.
Yeah.
So we went via the Amsterdam route. We were flying, we flew there 11 hours and another 11 hours straight to LA. That was just brutal. The worst you could ever do in your life. But it was because of our CEO who loves Amsterdam and he decided to make this restaurant just to have a 1 hour layover and breathe some Amsterdam air.
Yeah.
That was it.
But was it worth it since you've been in LA?
You know what? It's been worth it. I love it. It's been so, it's my first time in America.
Yeah.
So, unlike you guys, you've been complaining about you because you guys have gone to the other cities and have not really enjoyed them that much. And then now we finally get this side and it's so amazing and we love it. So it's like we got the best first experience of America.
It's not really complaining. I mean,
I didn't complain about Miami, man.
Miami was amazing.
Is it?
I just feel like as soon as I walked in here, I felt at home. I was like, I could live here, man.
What made it feel like home?
I don't know, man. It's chilled. It's very easygoing. Everything works as usual in America. It's just a nice, chilled atmosphere. Nice. Whereas New York is just I feel like it's an asylum for crazy people, man. It's just madness there.
Yeah, everybody's shouting at everyone in New York.
People are walking for no reason.
They've got snakes. Some are naked.
Oh,
yeah, people. It's just weirdos, man.
You've seen so naked people.
Oh yeah.
Whoa.
Let's just see. And even what I like about America is even all right. As much as back home would say maybe it's a disrespectful manner. Girls just walk around showing ass, and I like the fact that the space is safe enough for people to feel like they can do that. Yeah. I feel like I'm off mic. But yeah, that's what I like about it. The fact that the environment is safe enough, for people to wear however they want to wear. There's some ways I'm like, that's weird. But the fact that people allow it, it's a freedom of expression, and it's allowed. You've got the
Would you live here though? Would you live in LA?
No.
For real?
Nah.
Why not?
Nah, I don't know, man. I don't feel the vibe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for me, I don't connect with it.
Yeah.
It's weird to say why not. I just don't connect with it. Like, that's more, when you get there, you see the things. You're like, yeah, I'm at home. Nah, I don't get that sense. It's a beautiful place, though.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah.
Is there another city though that you feel like you'd
I've
move
only
there?
been to 2. At first, I thought I would do New York, but I realized maybe excitement. When came for excitement, don't feel like, oh, New York, I want to live here, yo. But I realized, you know.
Hillbrow, New York.
That's why.
Yeah, it's literally, I think for a lot of people, you're right though. I think for a lot of people who've been to Hillbrow in the 80s when it was still buzzing and a lot of things worked. You know, in Hillbrow, like there's that telecom tower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that tower had a revolving restaurant, for example. And none of us have been to a revolving restaurant in South Africa.
Never.
Yeah. So it's a restaurant where the floor is spinning, right? So maybe if you're by the time it's 2, you're on the other side of the room.
Wait,
the floor.
at the tower?
Yeah.
I've heard of that actually.
bro.
Yeah.
That's still around, like now.
No, that's the point I'm trying to get to.
Oh.
So it's Hillbrow in the 80s, New York.
Yeah.
Like everything works. It's safe. It's expensive. You know what I mean? Like Aksu won't go on. You know, Hillbrow guys will talk about getting to a Milky Lane at 2 a.m. to buy ice cream, going to Fontana and get a fresh steak and a burger at 3 a.m. when things were still functioning, you know what I mean? And then you've got kids coming from Vet who are studying, who live up at High Point, and it's vibrant, it's buzzing. Now DJ Fresh, La Pa, we are figure South Africa. There's Mosquito selling burgers. Things are happening. It's you know what I mean? And that you get that the sense, like how people talk about Hillbrow and having been there, and there's so many buildings which used to be like 5-star hotels where the British family has lived in when they were here.
Oh, wow.
You know, like the Carlton. This is
royal
Joburg
family.
CBD. Yeah, this is
Wow.
Joburg now CBD. Carlton Center.
Yeah.
There's a hotel next to it called the Carlton Hotel.
Okay.
If you've been to a couple of malls in SA, but Rosebank, for example, like when you walk a passage from Checkers or the floor above at Checkers, there's a hotel that's connected to Rosebank, 54 on Bath.
Yeah.
5-star hotel, right next to Rosebank, the Zone. That was there in Carlton Center. So the Carlton Hotel was connected to the mall. And it was like marble floors and stuff. And this is the shit that was happening there. And my problem is, when that was happening in Hillbrow, New York was New York then. And they've maintained it till today.
Yeah.
And all our towns, which could have been that, a lot of them, especially Joburg, have dilapidated. You didn't even know there was a rotating...
Nah, I didn't, bro.
Dude, there was
and
so
it sounds
many...
dope, bro.
There was so many dope things in Joburg. Yes, the fucked up thing was they were reserved for whites.
Yeah.
But there was so many dope, like fucking cool things in Johannesburg. And you're like, oh shit. Oh, there was an ice rink here. Like, yeah, there was this here. Like, yeah, there was... Oh, fuck. It's mind-blowing, bro.
So the craziest thing is last night, me and Shots were looking for a strip club.
Yeah.
So we found one.
Okay.
We found a strip club.
Yeah.
But they don't sell alcohol.
Whoa.
So
What
we
do you
turned
mean?
back. Like they
So
don't sell
you look
alcohol.
at bums.
That's it.
Bum sober.
Yeah. So we turned back like, no fucking ways. What are we gonna do in there?
Why?
Nah, man, I think they were trying to get rid of you guys. Like,
No,
there's
for real.
no way.
It's a law. It's a law here in LA.
A
bro.
law?
Yeah, the strip clubs. So what happens is, if the strip club, the ladies are fully nude, they're not allowed to sell alcohol. But if they're topless, they can sell alcohol. So not fully nude.
Hence, what's that restaurant where they sell? It's not. Isn't it where they sell like topless the ladies?
Teasers.
Not
Is it-
teasers.
not
Like
teasers.
it's a franchise, man.
I know which one you're talking about.
Hooters.
Hooters, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
They show tits, right?
No, but even if you watch like American movies, they're always like at strip clubs and stuff. But the ladies must check are never fully nude. They're topless.
So why do you think they stop you from drinking if they're fully nude?
I don't know. That's what we were trying to find out from the Uber driver. Hey, remember, Shots? We asked the same question.
And what did he say?
Maybe
No, I
to not
think-
behave out of character or
Yeah, I
something.
think maybe something like when... Safety, yeah. She said safety.
So when you're drunk, you're gonna be out of line.
Probably.
No, man, I don't get it. With the guys, we need to go to the real America. I've seen fucking nude girls and niggas with Hennessy's pouring on her while she's dancing and shaking bounds on stage. And, like on YouTube and American.
They're not fully nude. When you're fully nude, they'll shut down. They'll revoke their license. It's not allowed. It's a law.
But it's America. They birthed the strip club culture. How is it that we introduce alcohol to it?
Not in this state. Like in Las Vegas, obviously, yeah. Las Vegas, you can do whatever you want.
Okay.
there.
So not the whole
America.
USA.
No. LA.
Oh, just here. Oh, okay.
So Marungero tagiwe. Marungero tagiwe and hope ukuthi like and then that's fucked up. Nah. No wonder I asked you guys, hey, because you sent a picture that you're outside the strip club. Yeah. And I was like, yo, I want to come, and you didn't say shit. Because you guys got bounced. Well, technically. Yeah, because you're bouncing a South African when you're telling a person from Zanzibar that no alcohol is allowed in the fucking strip
Bro,
club.
am I correct? You from America, bro?
Yo, Corey.
Am I lying or am I...
I'm from the Bronx.
Oh, you from the Bronx? So there's no such thing in the Bronx?
That's New York.
No, in most places you can't. It's not, maybe not all of America, but most places you cannot be fully naked and have liquor.
Yeah. You see?
Hi, boy.
Yeah.
A lot of states won't even let you probably get fully naked.
Exactly.
Whoa.
Wait, is the law that you can't be fully naked and have liquor? Or, so wait, does that mean like in a domestic environment? Or is that like for strip clubs only?
We're talking
Like
about strip
the nudity
clubs.
Yeah, can you grab a
and
mic
liquor?
there, Corey? So Achilles can
Yeah,
hear you,
Corey,
man.
man, we're very curious about this thing you guys are living here.
Yeah. Yeah, just turn it on there so Achilles can hear you, man. We got Sean Kari here.
Yeah, Sean Corey Carter, Jay-Z's namesake, Corey, podcast studio manager.
Yeah. They were having podcast production wars before we started recording.
Oh yeah, Corey and Tawang were fighting. Like, hey man,
Omunye wangala.
yeah, like yo, how many frames per second, though? Like yo, like hey man, hey frames and shit. Like yo man, these pixels. They were having pixel wars. Yo man, fuck them pixels, dog. These frames. Now go in tighter, no diddy. I want you to go in tighter. Go in tighter on that angle. Like, no, nigga, I can't get any more tighter. It's too tight an angle. Yo, bro, I told you, man. This is for exposure. We're doing it for exposure. Fuck exposure, nigga. Exposure don't pay my bills. Well, if you got exposure in the shot, your bills won't get paid. And they were fighting, dog. Eh? The cameraman, like this dude ain't big enough for the both of us, nigga. Hey, now time I won't quite it now, man. He's fighting with the fucking camera manager here.
And Simpi only could say, hey, my man, wakhe la.
Yeah, Simpi was the guy walking him nigga sound. Yo, hearing the sound. And you tell my camera right, me like I'm so worried.
Yeah, you're saying, Corey.
Yo, Corey, go ahead, man.
Okay, what am I going ahead about? Sorry, I missed that was funny. Your boy is
Yeah, man.
We're asking you about the strip club laws and stuff.
Culture and laws,
Oh, yeah, so strip club, I mean, America's real big. And like a lot of it's real conservative. So the Midwest, like the South, all that like Dakotas, Illinois, Kentucky, some of them don't even have strip clubs. Some of them don't have fully nude strip clubs. And I don't think there's any state where you can be fully nude and they serve alcohol. Maybe Vegas.
Yeah, maybe Vegas.
Whoa.
Maybe in Vegas.
Yeah.
At a strip club.
Crazy.
So there's like no strip clubs in Kentucky. And in South Africa, we go to Kentucky for breast and thigh.
I can't see.
Oh, fuck, that's some weird shit, dog.
Ghosty, have you seen anything where you like, no, here, America, here,
Scam.
Yeah, they were scamming us here. They were shy, la.
I think for me, it's been looking at people just on the streets, you're looking very kind of depressed, unhappy, even kind of like, there's like, abantu baningi bakhuluma bodwa, like it's just, you can see people are not mentally okay, so it's like, because of this thing of like, oh, America is so amazing, it's nice to live here, but there's a lot of people who are just lonely, and obviously it's very expensive, and like, even just the homelessness is just bizarre. Like,
Yeah, it's
there's
crazy.
a lot
Jeez.
of people. So it's just like, that's where you just feel disconnected, and then also just about people abanabuntu, the greeting is just non-existent. So those are the things where you're like, it's not as fun, hey?
But let's be honest, right? In South Africa, where are you most likely to find the most homelessness?
Obviously the big cities.
Where are you most likely to find people ain't got fucking time to talk to you and you say hi, Gunjani, and talk about the weather randomly?
The big cities.
Where are you gonna find people lonely, depressed, maybe on a Christmas or on a holiday because they've come from Makhadzi to come hustle?
And they don't have anyone around.
In the
That's
big
true.
cities.
Yeah.
So you get to a city like New York, it's like it's the big brother of big cities. You know what I mean? So it makes sense why you'll find that all these things are there. Especially we from South Africa, and you're like, yo, ya turala. But turala ngisho namantabala. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of them will leave home to try and make it in Hollywood, in LA, or in New York, and you fail dismally, and there's that pride of going back home or struggling out here. Isn't it the case? I don't know if it's the last time I heard, I don't know if this is true.
Yeah.
Remember Mangam Tembo, Kanyimbao's ex-husband, the one who she convinced to blow all the money that he had.
Yes.
Apparently, like, he got scammed. Like, Mosok Sele, like, the last few millions. Some company in New York, and then he came here and then ended up just being here. That's the word in the streets, which is believable, because sometimes you come to the big city and you don't want to go home because of the pride.
So what are you saying? Manda's in a lost or somewhere around here?
No, the word on the street was that.
No
The word on the street was that. And this is not like you'll hear someone say this and that, then you try to go to the embassy. But the embassy does not have responsibility to send people back home.
Yeah.
Any embassies anywhere in the world. But that's what I heard, word on the street. The last time I did my personal research.
For me, the East Coast, West Coast beef, like the Park and Biggie thing, I feel like it was a scam because they're so far apart, bro. Like, it's like another world. It's like another country that side. So imagine...
Technically is.
Yeah, imagine if, like, let's say it was Africa. It would be like us beefing with someone from Kenya.
Or Egypt. Now,
You know
Kenya's
what I
too
mean?
close.
Yeah.
But the beef
Egypt.
made it feel like it was just next door, bro.
Yeah, and the flights are 6 hours apart.
Yeah.
Right? New York,
Yeah.
where Biggie's from,
But when you
Cali.
think about the beef, you think Tupac
LA.
is here, and then you miss a block, and then there's Biggie.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But with a lot of things, because America is like a continent,
Actually.
right? Because
Yeah, it's massive, bro.
it's massive. Like, to 6 hour flight. So I come here, flew via Kenya. That's a 4 hour flight.
Yeah.
From Johannesburg to Kenya. But from New Jersey, which is like next to New York, is like Pretoria, Jersey. 2 here is 6 hours. So you can imagine it's a longer flight within this country than it is to go to Kenya from Joburg.
Yeah.
So that's how far apart these places are. And it's one thing we don't fathom a lot of times. We always think it's like, it's just, everything is like right here. And that makes sense then with the culture differences all over America. It's like being in different countries.
Hey, but I won't lie, guys. I'm starting to miss home now. Hey. We're having the time of our lives, yeah? I won't lie, but yeah, I'm starting to miss home, man. Hey,
The
dog.
food.
What I feel like we were scammed in America about was the woman, most important. Like,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, the woman is the biggest scam. You know, when you asked you what you felt like you were scammed by in America, for me, it's the woman.
Yeah, I
Like,
haven't seen a 10 out of 10.
yeah, I haven't seen a 10.
Our guys.
No.
No,
Have you?
Women.
Have you?
A 10. A woman
I've
was a
seen
10.
Pretty girls.
Wow, where?
Okay, I don't know. Okay, maybe it's the certain. Okay, continue. Nespec. It's all right. Yeah.
You've seen pretty girls here?
Yeah, there's beautiful
Doo-doo.
girls.
Have you seen pretty girls here?
Nah, they're all doo-doo,
10s
man.
out of 10s.
Doo-doo, like poo. Not you. Not doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Eh, you've seen a 10? Wow.
Yeah, ngimbona shell izolo.
Nami.
Hey, wonke umuntu ku-podcast ushile. Shout out, you represented us. Umuntu osirepresentile ududu.
She's cooking.
Hey, she was cooking, man. When all the niggas were scared to step in the kitchen. She had the girl you were with was like one of the
No,
first.
I don't think they were scared. 'Cause
She was pretty.
The girls are just saying no. Any guys.
Nishelile.
They're really having a hard time.
But that's where the real mental and skill of ukushela gets tested.
Yeah.
Kulaba banenkani. Nina ntshwele ukudla kuma-podcast tours, nama-celebrity, nama-VIP. It's a different story here, man. Different ballgame. It's a true away game. It's an away game.
What do you keep on saying, brother? No fame, what? Game, what?
It's game, not fame.
Yeah, it's game, not fame.
It's
yeah.
game, not
Yeah,
fame.
you must make for real, Simple.
Yeah, you guys don't have game.
Yeah,
Nika
it's not
machila.
chilas, yeah. Nita machilas.
Ntshwele ukudla machila. Yeah, nika machila. That's the problem. They go to rude awakening thinking these are American girls. We got work in the morning. What did a girl say? They went to some American chicks like, we got work in the morning. Oh, sorry, we got work in the morning. We got work. We got bills to pay. We got work in the morning. And he's trying to give them this work. Like, yeah. These are not chill ass, boy. You can't say and then say again. All right.
So we've only booked 30 minutes in Corey's studio.
Oh, shit, Corey.
We don't want him to chase us out.
Exactly.
Oh, Corey will chase us out, man. Like, yo, bro, even this fucking frame rate of yours is fucked up. Get the fuck out of my studio, bro.
Last night we were at the BET International Nominees Party.
Yeah.
We got to speak to Papoose.
Yes.
Oh, Pap.
Yeah. There's an incident where a question we asked him during the interview.
Okay.
But it was very short, like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So a quick in and out with him.
Yeah, and then after the interview, he grabs me and Saul to the side. And he's like, yo, man, can you guys remove that part at the end?
Wow.
And the whole time we're like, yeah. As soon as he leaves, Saul's like, awanya, lo.
Hey, we're asking him a question, man. We're gonna put it in there. You know where to find us, bro. It's fine. Tilishan and I go Makremis, boy. But it was also
We also spoke to Makhadzi.
Makhadzi.
Oh,
That was
Makhadzi, yeah.
As we're recording this, we don't know if she's going to win or not, but we did pray for her to win.
Yes.
Hopefully the prayer worked. Hopefully she comes back home. That's my home girl,
We
man.
trust
Like,
them.
Yeah, bro. Yo, man.
It'll be
Makhadzi,
so
bro.
iconic, bro.
Yo.
Yeah, nominated for Viewer's Choice.
Yeah.
Best New International Kama.
Yes.
International Kama. Act. Best New International Act. International Kama. Sounds like an OnlyFans girl who goes around countries recording content. Yeah, Best New International Act, Viewer's Choice.
Yeah. And then we spoke to Monde Twala, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
that was
Vice
beautiful.
President, Senior Vice President of
Paramount.
Yeah.
The big boss at BT Africa.
Yeah, so
pretty
he's
much.
the reason why we're here. Shout
International.
out to Paramount, shout out to BT
Shout out
Africa,
Monde Ski.
Shout out to Monde. That was really profound. I
Monde
really hope the chillers, enjoy that.
Enjoy
'Cause
that
when we're here, bro,
conversation.
we're just trying to see, extract as much info as we can for people at home who want to come this side. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's so much opportunity and there's no reason why you can't, bro.
Exactly.
And there's no reason at all why you can't. I think what we're doing is Black Coffee, where he is now, there was a point in his career he had to leave SA.
Yeah.
And go and grind abroad without maybe knowing what you're going to get, the comforts of what he enjoys locally. Because otherwise he could have just chilled in SA and become another big DJ in SA, but now he's a global DJ.
Who's
And
disrespecting Mosquito, you know?
Black Coffee!
No, another artist in SA just.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Yeah, he thinks he's so big now that he can, because Mosquito's playing after him or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But we're out here and one day there'll be podcasters just realizing, we can go to the US, we can go and try cover the BTs, the EMAs, the Grammys, etc. And it's what we're doing here. And it's so fascinating, just because we're the guinea pigs, you know what I mean? Just trying things on the ground, seeing what works, what doesn't work, the reception, etc. But if we've been here 5 times, it'll make it easier for the other guys when they come one day.
Yeah, trying new studios like the previous Monday episode, the studio we had.
Hey.
Chillers were having us.
Yeah. Boardroom. But they weren't bored though. We had a great time. And I saw some chillers saying they really enjoyed it.
I liked it as
They
well,
were so
man.
raw
It was
and-
nostalgic. Yeah.
Yeah. And it's can you make it work without the vices, without maybe a black studio that you're familiar with, without a ghost lady, without all your limbs there? Can you still make it work? You know what I mean? Yeah, I really had fun enjoying that, man. As interesting as it was.
All right, cool. So we're gonna check those out. Those interviews. Those are coming up next.
Papoose,
And then,
Makhadzi.
what am I leaving out? Botswana. Yes, we in Botswana.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, we're international.
Yes.
Friday
yes.
the 12th
It's
of
international.
July.
What do you mean? Man? Friday. Botswana's international. Yeah.
Yeah. So
On Friday
12th
the 12th.
of July, right?
It is.
Make sure you get your tickets. We're out in Botswana as soon as we
Yeah.
get back. 12th of July.
Where they allow alcohol in strip clubs.
Yeah.
Does
They do?
Botswana have a strip club? We've never.
We've never been to a strip club.
I
We'll
don't
check
think
it out.
Botswana is gonna. Does Botswana?
Comment if there's a strip club in
Yeah,
Botswana.
man.
We'll
What
check
the
it out
hell,
when
bro?
we're there, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ghost Lady, wrap it up. What do you want to say?
Is this the only shoot we're going to be doing this side?
Yeah, I think because we're leaving this week.
Yeah.
Shoot you. That's it.
Oh, okay. All right.
Why are you asking that?
No, because I thought we were still going to expand on just our time this side.
Yeah, but we can do that at home.
Oh, okay. All
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can do that at home.
That's been good.
Yeah, I
It's been
think she's
great.
dressed to experience America today. I've got a sense when yeah.
I'm having fun. I'm
Today
having
is the
time
day.
of my
Today is the
life.
day she wants to and then come back with more.
Let's get some more content.
with some more content.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
of course.
What are we gonna do today? Since there's no
Going to the
strip clubs
branch.
that allow alcohol here. Oh yeah,
We're going to the branch. There's an African piano branch, ne? Mansion party, yeah.
Wait, is it piano? Is it or just
Oh,
BT?
Afro-
It's an African thing. So it's Afro beats, piano. We're going to a mansion
Oh.
party.
Oh,
and then
hopefully the
Ray
food is
J.
great
Ray J
there.
has also got a mansion party later as well.
Oh shit, Ray J.
Yeah, Ray J. He's gonna host us, yeah. You met Common, bro.
I met Common. Hey, bro, I met Common. You know
Did
Common?
you?
Yeah, the rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know
so I met
Common.
Common. So we're leaving the media room where there's like artists and media houses, radio stations interviewing
Podcasts,
them,
yeah.
podcasts, etc. And then we're leaving. So I'm like, hey, come on. You know, it's like, hey man, who's this guy? You know? So I'm like, I'm from South Africa. It's like, cool. And then now, so I had to start rapping one of his songs for him to get a picture with him. So I'm like, fuck, which Common song? I'm like, hey man, Water for Chocolate is a classic. It's like, Then I'm like, there are times when you need someone, I will be fine. I never met a love like this. Keep it forward. Now it's starting to get in the vibe. And the security guards are just letting him go.
Oh,
And
nice.
then
And at this
Grab
point,
the sauce.
everybody's watching Saul rap to Common, and Common is waiting for the Saul to stop rapping, but Saul's going on and on.
chill out the lyrics right now. Because now it's like, he wants me to rap the whole thing. I'm like, nah, shit, nigga. It's a rap. Let's take this picture. But yo, bro, Common, dog. I'm so starstruck, man. Like,
Yeah, man.
Yo, bro.
Legend,
Common, man.
legend.
Fucking legend.
All right, cool, man. So here comes Papoose, Makhadzi, and Monde Twala.
Monde Twala.
In the very many, ladies and gentlemen, we're coming at you live from LA at the BT Awards.
Yeah.
Chilling with the legendary Papoose in the building.
The real king of New York,
What's
bro.
going on? What's going on, brother? How you feeling, man?
Nah, I'm feeling good, man. Thank you so much for your time, bro. But what
doubt.
brings you guys here, man?
Thanks for having me. Oh, man. First and foremost, we celebrating today. My brother right here to the right of me, you know what I'm saying? My other brother right here. So today he just released his single featuring DeVito.
Yeah.
Produced by super producer Sean 2 Miles.
Wow,
It's
man.
on Win Records.
Come on, you know what's up, man.
It's Win Records. So we celebrating today, man. This is his single right here today, and he's doing amazing on all digital platforms.
Yeah.
Shout out to the entire Sierra Leone. That's where he's from.
Oh, wow.
And we feeling good today. It's a movement you need to be in tune with, brother.
And how does the relationship with you guys start? Like, is he your artist or what's
Well,
the plan?
this is my brother. So as you know, I'm the head of hip hop at TuneCore, one of the greatest distributors of music in the world. So I'm also a part of Win Records, and he's an artist on Win Records.
Yeah.
So it's a family, it's a brotherhood.
Nice, man. And how did you find him? How did you discover him?
Oh man, I met him through my brothers, my brother Sean 2 Miles and the whole Win Records movement.
Yeah.
So he just happened to they locked in together. Like I said, he's an artist on Win Records.
Yeah.
And I'm an executive at Win Records and an executive at TuneCore. So
Nice, man.
we just like talented brothers who dedicated to their craft.
Yeah.
Like this brother right here.
So we got a lot of talented brothers, especially in SA and Africa as a whole.
Right.
A lot of guys that look up to you, you know, what you did in the game. What would you say is the best way for them to cracking? Because everybody's trying to get to America, you know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah.
I'm trying to get to Africa.
For real.
They trying to get over here. We need to switch places, goddamn. I want to get up out of here, man. Shit, man.
What would you say is the key, man? Like, what advice can you give the kids out there?
I would say, you know, it might sound corny, but believe in yourself, man. Because it starts with you. And, you know, a lot of the times we want people to support us. Yo, I need support. But if you really pay attention, when people see you growing and having success on your own, then they want to be a part of it.
Wow.
They want to be a part of what you're doing, but you got to lead by example. And, you know, just, you know, always asking for help instead of just taking the lead, man. Lead by example. Believe in yourself. Be persistent and consistent. Never let nobody tell you what you can and can't do.
Yeah.
And it starts with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it serious, man. Like I take this thing serious. I don't play with this.
Yeah.
So, you know, take it serious. If this is something you want to do, make sure you take it serious. Don't play around because, you know, it's always gonna be somebody out there who gonna take your spot if you're not.
I love that, man. And Emerson, for you're from Africa, you're in the Big Apple. Oh, no, it's not the Big Apple, eh? LA is the what?
I don't know, man. But yeah,
That's New York. That's New York. Don't shout to New York City. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from, man. You got it right. You got it right, gang. You know what I'm saying?
But you made it in America, man. What's the journey like for you, and what advice do you have for African kids, you know?
It's been crazy, you know, but all I would say is believe in yourself, just like Pap said, you know, takes dedication, you know.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's great. It's not easy. The industry is very crazy, but believe in yourself.
Believe in
your
yourself,
craft.
How did your collaboration come about with Davido, bro?
You know, I got Win Records by my back. You know? I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling. You know, I just got a phone call. You know?
That's a great thing that he's humble, man. You know what I'm saying?
I wanted to find out, because we don't have much time with you, Papoose, but what's your relationship like with Africa? What do you know? Have you ever been to Africa?
You know something? I've never been to Africa, man. But I'm going this year for the first time.
Oh, wow.
I'm so excited.
Where you
man.
going?
I'm going to Sierra Leone.
Oh, nice,
Going to
nice.
Sierra Leone. I was supposed to go to Nigeria for Davido's wedding, but something happened at the last minute. It didn't work out. But congratulations to him and his beautiful wife.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I will be going to Sierra Leone this year, though. Yeah. And I want to go to Africa so bad, man. Because, you know, being here in America, I feel like us being from Africa, first and foremost, everyone comes from Africa. That's where the first man ever walked.
100%.
That's the motherland, right? But, you know, I feel like the different remedies will work better for us. You know, when you're sick and you're here in America, so much of this food is processed. But when being from Africa, I just feel like I would blend better with my people. You know what I'm saying?
Got you.
I just can't wait to get there to enjoy the environment and see what it's like.
Yeah.
I heard so many stories.
Yeah. Are you still spitting? Like,
I love it though. I love to see the wild shit though from Africa. It's crazy. I like
it's crazy, man. You must come to SA, man. We'll share a good time, bro.
Of course I'm still spitting, man. You kidding me?
Yeah, for real. I love your freestyles. The freestyles are
Thank you,
flex,
man.
yeah?
Thank you.
Oof, which one? Yeah,
You got so many, yeah, man. These freestyles are insane, bro.
Freestyle God, bro.
Before you go to Spinduka, you got a question?
Yeah, man. Like, so you as head of hip hop at TuneCore, what does that look like? What have you done since you got into that position, and what's your responsibilities there? Because I mean, TuneCore, it's a distributor that even, you know, locally in South Africa, you know, everybody has got TuneCore access to it. So as head of hip hop, what does that look like?
Well, I just want to, you know, coming up as an artist, I know what it's like. I know how hard it is. So when I became head of hip hop at TuneCore, one of the things I wanted to do was make it easier for the artists. And I work for the artists. I always put the artists first. You know, sometimes when artists release music, you know, you always want to get in a position when you want to release your music. But I wanted to make that easier for the artists. So since I have the relationships with different digital platforms, relationships with different DJs, relationships with attorneys, accountants, and so many people in the music business, I wanted to make that journey easier and introduce them to the artists. So what we do is every 90 days at the office, we do this event where we have, you know, a selected handful of artists come in, and I bring in all those people I just mentioned in the industry, and we showcase their music. Because sometimes when they release music, they still got to struggle to get it in the right position so the world can hear it. So I like to make that journey shorter. I've been doing things like that. I've been schooling a lot of artists, you know, the do's and don'ts, so they don't make the mistakes I made.
Yeah. What mistakes do you think you made, man? Because you're like one of the most talented lyricists ever.
Thank you.
But a lot of guys would maybe bracket you and say you're a mixtape artist, or maybe you didn't reach your full potential because lyrically you can take on the best that ever did it.
Thank you.
So what kind of mistakes did you make?
Well, one of the mistakes I made was, you know, and I'm not ashamed to say this, the first mistake you can't ever make in the music business, you never mix the streets with the industry. It's two different things. Ooh. So a lot of us come into the game and we listen to these artists and we think everything is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, you know, you can't do that. You got to be professional. You can't mix the two. So me being young, growing up in Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn, One of the mistakes I made was I mixed the street with the music industry. Now I'm mature. I learned the business, and I'm a threat.
So even if people said you sold out, you shouldn't be ashamed of it.
Oh,
Just separate yourself from
they
the
gonna
streets.
say that regardless. The haters gonna hate. Yeah. Let the haters hate. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the that's their job. They gotta do their job. I do my job.
That's honest, bro. Shout out.
Papoose, bro,
That's
on a
honest.
side note, man, myself and my wife, like, we love you guys.
Thank you, man.
You and
Let me
Remy
say this.
Ma.
I don't want to cut you off, man. I want to cut you off.
Yeah.
I always get so much love from Africa. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys that's from Africa, I always get so much love, and I appreciate that. So that's another reason why I can't wait to go. To the
Yeah.
motherland.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, so me and my wife, like, we watched your whole journey, like you and Remy Ma. Like, we think you're the best couple in the fucking world, bro. Like, your story is insane. But everybody wants to know, are you guys still together?
Shout out to Remy. She's doing her thing, man. But right now, it's all about the veto.
That's a no. Is that a no?
No.
If you guys are not together,
Hey, listen,
there's no hope for us,
hold
bro.
on. We're not gonna do this because it's not what we're here for. I'm gonna tell you this. It's not a negative. You know what I mean? It's none of that.
Yeah.
But today we here to discuss Emerson's. We're not here to discuss that. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
We're here to discuss the release Strawberries on Ice featuring DeVito, available now on all digital platforms.
Because Saul, if they're no longer together, bro, there's no hope for us, bro.
There ain't no hope for us,
They're the
bro.
best couple in the world, man.
Yeah.
We out here, man. We're still coming at you live from LA at the BT Awards, and right now we're hanging out with the queen, not just of Venda, but of South Africa.
Our very own.
Our very own, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for Makhadzi. Makhadzi, you just rocked the stage.
Yes.
I could tell the stage was a bit weird for you, but you killed it nonetheless.
Yeah, I had no choice because of everywhere I go, I have to make sure that people they must ask who's that bitch or beautiful lady or that goat or whatever. I want people to ask who's that person.
Yeah,
So I have to do that. I don't care whether they know me or they don't know me. I have to leave a mark.
Mara,
Yeah.
how you feeling, man? Because last time we spoke, you hadn't been nominated for a BT award. Now you are. What's going on? I'm sure you're losing your mind, isn't it?
Yeah, when I got this news, actually, I thought it's those people who scam people. Yeah, but it was in disbelief, you know, actually because of it was just within that period, your management wanga. And you know, a lot of artists they believe that management, they're the one who can rule everything on your career. So for me, I was like, nah, let me just do music. Actually, when it comes to awards and everything, I don't give up. They will block me. But I'm like, you know what? Let me just continue to do music and drop music. The rest, if it's for me, they will come. But actually, BET, honestly, I don't know things. I don't know celebrities, honestly.
Yeah.
My management, they were forcing me to take pictures with people that I don't know.
Yeah.
Would take it for PR. I'm like, who's this? I didn't know. So I don't know things, honestly. So even BET, I just know the name or also of Famarat. They will what is happening. So when I hear about it, I Googled it. What is this? I'm like, wow, okay. Meaning I'm the chosen one then.
Yeah.
So I was in disbelief until they can prove themselves for yes, we are
Yeah.
the one and
Yeah.
we want you to come. Yeah.
Beautiful, Penduka.
What do you think it's about, like your music, that you know? Because beautifully so, you sing in your vernacular language, but here you are getting an international nod, you know, from the BETs. What do you think it is that people connect with it? That even those that can't understand still love what you're doing.
I think with me, this proves that people, they don't care where you're coming from, what you do. They care about you being yourself. Every year, every day, people, they want new things. I think I'm the new thing to the world. That's why I'm nominated. Nothing, like, there's nothing special about everything. The special thing, Johori, I'm being myself. I don't try to be anybody else.
Yeah.
I'm just moving in my own lane, you know. I've been here doing music. There was Kwaito, you know, before people they can know Makhadzi, but then I was in the street. When I come to the game, there was Dom. Now there's my piano, but still Makhadzi is still there. It's because of what I'm being myself and I don't do competition. I'm just being myself, Njay. That's why I'm here today.
Makhadzi Makhadzi, abeno ukubva Hasoli. From Hasoli, Rasuka LA. That must be crazy, man. So Hasoli is a spot in Venda where I come from. Yeah, Kwasoli. It's like the ratchetest place you've ever been. Have you ever been to a ratchet place?
Yeah.
It's worse than that. And she used to perform there, and here she is performing in LA. Like, God works in mysterious ways, man.
Yeah, like, God loves us all. Hana favor, you know? because of like, I'm so emotional, because I didn't know they were going to ask that question. You always say it, but I was not expecting it. Actually, I was performing in a truck. When I speak as well, those speakers where they where they put them in a sitting room at home to play my choir.
Yeah.
So I was performing with those speakers on top of the truck. I feel like actually I'm where I am because of I believed in myself and I enjoy music and I enjoy performing. I don't even listen to any criticism, whatever. Criticism,
yeah.
Criticism, yes. So, I feel like I'm coming far. Hey, even myself now can't even explain why I'm where I am today. Only God can tell why, Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been through a lot. Yeah,
you have been through a lot. Like, some things we know you've changed certain management, record labels, and I'm sure there were people who are like, without us, you're not going to make it very far. And here you are at the BETs. Like, what would you say to the people who thought your career wouldn't work out without them?
Honestly speaking, those people, some of them I have heard them, I've seen them tweeting about me, texting about me. But one thing that I believe is I will never forget where I'm coming from and where I started. So where I started, those people who criticize or who doesn't believe, they were not there.
Yeah.
So I will never let them to take me down because of they don't know where I'm coming from.
Exactly.
So I must continue with my journey. But one thing for sure is if you believe in yourself and you don't listen to criticism, so you go far, you understand? Because of, and not everyone will wish you the best. You're not money where everyone can like you.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I just go in my own lane. Actually with me, when it comes to music, I don't have even a genre. I just jump on a beat, I sing whatever, as long as it's good, the melody is good, I go with it. Yeah.
Arda Makhadzi BT Awards. So you're nominated for Best International Act.
No,
Best
international newcomer.
International
Newcomer.
act.
Okay, who are you up against? Unani? Tyler.
Tyler ICU.
Tyler ICU, okay.
Yes, yeah.
Asake.
Some Bella from Brazil.
Bella, she was performing.
Yeah,
but
so earlier,
Yes. Hey, Bella.
So who else am I singing?
Onova Brazil ane una fellowship ya khobo no muchuwa longwe.
Let me get it.
Hey, how about what's population in Jisa bad what?
Hey, what is that?
Eh, so also post pictures so about 50,000 comments.
So you're up against, this is Viewer's Choice Best New International Act.
Yeah.
It's Bella from the UK, not Brazil. It's is it Cristal or Cristal from the UK?
Yes.
Duquesa from Brazil. Holy G from France. Asmas Labant. Jungeli from France. Asmas. Makhadzi Africa. Representing Africa. What Marabasi Lawan? Why pala UK mara when pala Africa? It's South Africa, but it's Africa.
Yeah.
Then there's it's Orwam from Brazil, Say Vibes Africa, then Tyler ICU.
Yeah.
So it's Say Vibes, Tyler ICU, and Makhadzi, people representing Africa. The rest are from France and Brazil.
So if we win, and when I say we, as Makhadzi, because we love you here on podcasting.
Yeah,
I know.
family.
If we win, what does this mean for you and your career?
If I win, it's gonna be like a stamp, the first stamp actually in my career because of, remember BET is not like our awards where you have to submit a form to be nominated.
Yes.
They just choose you. So the nomination itself, it means a lot to me because I'm the chosen one because they choose you. But if I win, I've never hosted a one human show in South Africa.
Yes.
I'm gonna host it to celebrate this because this means a lot to my career.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can we be there? Because we identify as women.
No, you must be there, of course. It's a man.
No, listen, man. Please, let's pray for the award
Yes.
so you can bring it home.
Yes.
Who's going to pray? Do you want to pray or
I can pray.
You can pray.
I can
Yeah.
pray.
Let's bring it home.
Yeah.
Let's bring it home.
Okay.
Look at that career.
Okay, Ari.
Kosi ya shira maanda othe. Ndiko ba rabela zwino, ndiko ba huwelela zwino, ndiko re bone bana manda. Nne ndi ke soko ṱuwa u bva hayani 24 hours yoṱhe ndi khou travelela uri ndi hume ndi sina wadi ndi vhone vho mpushaho vho mphaho maanḓa uri ndi namele heiḽa flight ndi kolode tshelede ye nda i koloda hone uri ndi renge flight ndi swike fhano vha tshi khou ḓivha ndo tevhela zwifhio so zwo tevhela zwone vhane vha ḓivha kha vha mphe zwone ndi ye nazwo hayani ndi host one women show zwi tshi konadze iye Polokwane Peter Mkaba Stadium ndi vha vhidze vhoṱhe vho MacG we vhone vha ranga phanḓa vha heyi program mara ngori ndi khou zwi amba ndi khou zwi bula ngori ndi a believe khore vhone vha thekisa lulimi lwanga na zwine nda amba zwone vha ḓo zwi pfa vha mpha maanḓa zwa itea amen.
Amen.
Beautiful, Makhadzi. You had to borrow money to come here?
Yeah.
No way.
You know, I'm going through a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Are you for real?
You know, it's not a secret. I
Yeah.
was in the newspapers, whatever. I think last year somewhere. I don't know who sold me out. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like this sort of things is like someone is going to spice you and so
Boom, boom, boom.
God tarnish that, you know. So every month that I get in my monthly, actually, I'm paying SARS. So I
of the
end up not
arrangement.
having money for myself. So for me to come here, I have to go to Mashoni said to
Yes.
me because of month end this month. No matter there
And
is
it's
a
not
VAT or
cheap, eh?
yes. So they have to borrow money for me so I can have a business class and come
Yes,
here.
yes,
Because beside everything, I must be a superstar that I am.
Of course.
You understand? So,
Yeah.
but because I believe in myself and my career, I'm like, let me just do everything and come here. Yeah.
Oh, I thought the BET guys bring you guys. I thought they pay
No,
for you
no,
guys to
no.
come.
They just nominate you,
Oh,
and they honestly, we appreciate that. Like I said, they just choose you. So choosing you, it means a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
So for you to come here, it's up to you.
Yeah.
But everything they will cater you, accommodation,
Everything.
but flights they can fly.
Yeah, you have to come
Yeah.
here. Okay.
Yes.
Penduka, before she leaves, you got a question?
Nah, man, you're an inspiration. Shout out to you, man. You know, from starting out in the back of the truck,
Yeah.
now you don't even need a coach. Well done.
Thank you very much. Very much
All the best, man.
Aye.
Shout
Podcast
out,
and chill, boom.
inspiration.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very special man in the building, a guy that made this all possible, the reason we are here.
Yeah.
Please give it up for the senior. You see, I gotta even read because your title is so crazy.
It's long.
The Senior Vice President and GM of Paramount Africa and lead BT International.
Yeah,
Shield me.
just a regular guy from Soweto, you know.
Yeah.
Edube.
Make some noise for Monde Twala.
Shout out, man. The Twala.
Bro, how do you even get to that title? Like what did you do to get where you are now, bro?
I'm a dreamer, I guess, you know.
Yeah.
So I think it starts there. It starts with a dream. It starts with a dream and then action.
So do you have like any media background? Like did you start in media and then work your way up?
Wow. Do you have the whole day?
No, just make it brief. Yeah.
Yeah, man. Just a quick
If you have the whole
your
day.
journey.
Yeah.
No, I mean, listen, I've been in the game for a while, man. I know I look 16, but it's those genes. Thanks you, mom. Thank you, mom. Ngibonga Twala. No, I think. Listen, I've been in the industry for a long time. You know, started off at SABC.
Okay.
You know, I studied marketing. You know, and then evolved into broadcasting through just also my network.
Yeah.
You know, I do come from a family which is kind of media darlings, you know, so my different members of the family were in the space, and through that, navigating that space, found myself working at the SABC, I was doing tours at the SABC.
Wow.
So you know those guys who take people around the SABC?
Yeah. And show you the
man.
studios.
This is the studio.
Yes.
This is Studio 5 generations. This is that. So I was that guy.
Yeah.
But because of my corporate communications background, I had to learn a lot about the role of the public broadcaster and its deep meaning. And I actually took that to heart because I always say people don't watch television purely for entertainment. You know, they watch television to escape for escapism.
Whatever they're going through.
They watch entertainment. They watch TV for exposure to the world.
Yeah. I think entertainment in general, even radio, you know?
No, even radio. It's just how you can frame the world from your own perspective, and it's information. It's communication, it's information. So I fell in love with that. Then I fell in love with creativity. You know, I fell in love with the idea of building from scratch, you know? So starting a production from scratch, whether it's a reality show or whether it's a drama, scripted, unscripted. So I started there. You know, I started in that base and grew, went on and worked for ETV. We know where you come from. You know? So, you know, created all these amazing franchises. You know, at ETV, focused ETV into the local space. You know, spent 17 beautiful years in my life. You know, running a beautiful business that was innovative, bold, irreverent. Yeah. Okay, so you know, I'm not surprised you end up in this space.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
because I think at the time it was about how we differentiate ourselves. Fast Track created all these things: Rhythm City, Scandal, Backstage, you name them. You know, you know, did sports rights. You know, so got to learn the back end of the business, the commercial end, the rights management, the IP, creating IP from scratch. So fell in love with all of that. And the Soweto boy in me keeps on dreaming, you know. So then it was about, okay, cool, you've done that. You kind of done your part. How do you stretch this thing? And it was about then pushing it forward. And I was like, okay, cool. The rest of the world, where can I go? You know, and we all watched Superman. We all watched Rabubi.
Yeah.
You know, we all watched Demand Van Staal. And Hollywood was like, okay, cool. How do I now break into a global market?
Bro, but it seems so far-fetched at that time because it's not as accessible as it is now, you know, with social media, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Far-fetched. But I think it's about being intentional. I've always been someone who's intentional about where I want to go, what I want to do, and who I collaborate with.
Yeah.
You know, I've always been bold, so I take a lot of risks.
Yeah.
My bosses don't necessarily always in agreement with me.
Yeah.
But I do. I take risks, I take the gaps, but I lean on calculated risks.
Yeah.
You know, so I do my research. I know what's popping, the trends. You know, talking to the idea that we all can't just paint pictures.
Got you.
You have to be inspired. Why are you painting a picture? But you also have to define who you're painting the picture for. So that defines the market. So, and also staying ahead of the market, knowing, you know, podcast and chill. Those are the guys you need to partner with. Okay, let me go podcast and chill instead of doing the usual that you do.
Exactly.
So it's always about, and I think that's the calling for all of us in the creative space is to not to fall in love with our own ideas and collaborate and partner and listen. So I grew up very shy, by the way. So everyone thinks, hey, Monde. No, I actually grew up very shy, very private. But that's the beauty about creativity. Is that if you lean on your ears and listen to,
you can express.
What are people saying? What are the trends? You know, which team is it, Chiefs or Pirates? But why? You know, what gets people moving? Feeling,
emotion.
You know, music, pop culture. If you're ahead of the trends, and you are listening to the market, you then shift. You know, so similarly, like how you guys, you know, for example, I had a meeting with Sbu.
DJ Sbu.
Yeah. I had a meeting with Sbu a couple of days ago before I got here. And, you know, Sbu, I love Sbu.
Yeah.
He's one of he's an innovator.
100%.
He's abstract.
Yeah.
And unforgiving in terms of, you know, he's not making an apology for being different.
Yes.
But he's always there to go into space.
He revels in that, yeah.
Oh man, I love that. I love that because normal is no longer a thing. You know? The world is not normal right now.
Yeah.
So the world requires us to be nimble, flexible, and a lot more dynamic in our approach. And I love that.
Let's chat about
that's the fire.
Let's chat about the BET Awards, man, because you're from Eka, so you know in SA we worship anything American, right?
Yeah.
And for me, I've watched the BETs on TV numerous years, but it's my first time here getting to experience it. You get to see, like, this thing is huge. It's a monster, bro. So how big are these awards, and like how does that filter into a South African artist so they can like understand like this thing is crazy?
They don't call it culture's biggest night for no reason.
For no
You know,
reason.
it is really culture's biggest night. The BT Awards is a global celebration. It's an
Massive.
elevation. We celebrate excellence. We celebrate creativity. You know, and diversity. So we lean on diversity in terms of just celebrating artists from all over the world. You know. And the awards have come far. I mean, you know, ETV. Did I say ETV?
great.
No, BET. No. You see, when your blood is red. Silly Monde. But I mean, I think over the years we've had to shift with the times. You know, for example, the global African culture. The culture is global.
Yeah.
You know, so look at Afrobeats, how far it's come.
Yeah.
Look at Amapiano, how far it's come. Just today, you know, on stage you saw artists from the Netherlands.
Yeah, Brazil.
From Brazil.
Yeah.
From France,
man.
South Africa. You know, so the UK. You know, so and this is discovery for me, which is beautiful. You know, I was taught by my grandmother, being a Soweto boy, learn one English word a day. So, there's really dictionary, fune one way, you know.
I'm done. Okay.
And then you regurgitate the word until you know what it means.
Yeah.
But today I'm teaching my kids to learn one song a day.
Oh, shit.
So I've evolved that heritage.
Are they my songs or soul songs? Which songs are you talking about?
Good luck. Good luck, guys. Good luck.
Hey,
sorry, I love you, but good luck.
Our name will come up one podcast a day. We are teaching them one podcast a day. Yeah?
One podcast.
We're going to be the first podcast they'll learn.
I love it.
When they're 18, of course.
I love it. it. So, but that's heritage.
Yeah.
But heritage needs to travel. Generations need to evolve. You know, so I'm inspired by those things, and that's what gets me in this arena, where I'm able to collaborate, partner with, you know, on the creative side with the global community. I'm able to provide a bridge for the culture to connect across all our key international markets. Funny thing is, African Americans actually want to connect with the continent.
Bro, it's crazy, right?
It's real.
It's real.
It's real.
Yeah.
You know,
and you gotta come in to see it. There's so much appetite.
Talabati, the motherland.
Yeah.
The motherland. But it is real. It is
We
real.
were interviewing Papoose earlier before you came, and we're like, yo, so many South Africans want to come to America. And he's like, yo, so many Americans want to go to Africa. You know? It's insane, right? So,
Yeah. So through this platform, I've been enabled, you know, to then create more partnerships that create that, you know, sitting here today, you guys are here, you guys are then extending that connection
Exactly,
into
to-
multiple other
yes.
mediums and
Homes,
platforms.
yeah.
And guess what? We, you know, through entertainment, we actually impact the world, we impact lives. You know, it sounds a bit cliche and so PC to say, but it's a lived experience.
What's the lay of the land like right now? The appetite for African, not just music, fashion, whatever. What's going on?
Let me
Like,
tell you, MacG just launched a store in New York.
Yeah.
Soho, yeah.
Guys, it doesn't get better than that. You know, so we need to understand that we also need to get into this mindset of producing in rands, but earning in dollars or euros. We need to shift this thing. You know, Podcast and Chill must be an international platform. You know, it's important to win at home.
Yeah.
that's the foundation.
That's the foundation, because that energy and following carries you forward. But you need to aspire to how do we become the best, podcast in
The world.
In the world.
Yeah.
So how do we now go take over the EMAs, guys? Hint, hint.
Yeah,
Don't do anything for Mahala. Hey, what do you think? I'm businessing whilst I'm businessing. But it's like, how do we now? You know, the EMAs are in Manchester.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Why not?
Let's go to the EMAs, and because that's Europe. You know, let's go to Brazil. You know, where there's other properties that we have as Paramount, the Meows. You know, or MTV franchises. The VMAs happen in New York. These are money can't buy experiences, but you are now bringing it back to your center. But at the same time, you're differentiating your brand, you're differentiating your platform because it's access.
Yeah.
It's access.
100%.
I mean, you saw it tonight.
Bro, it's insane.
It's insane. It's people from everywhere. They're all dressed up. They love looking good. And but it feels like you're home.
Yeah,
It
bro.
feels so familiar.
The energy is crazy.
It feels so familiar.
But please,
That's
please.
because it's marketing.
Please describe to the chillers, man. I need you to describe, because we hear these phrases like the world is looking at Africa now. But like, it's for real, man. Like, even to the food, bro. Like, it's insane. Can you just explain like what's going on? Like,
I think we've always known that Africa and African culture, because I don't like saying Africa, because I also don't want to make it so exclusive to Africa, because I think it's, for me, African culture is global. You know, you find Africans are everywhere, all over the world. You find Africans. You know, and they bring that level of culture. So it's in the food. You know, there's something soulful about how we wine and dine. We wine and dine in together. We create meals in it's 7 colors.
Yeah.
Tabang is 7 colors. That's creativity.
Yeah.
That's creativity.
On a plate.
On a plate. It's dynamic. It's different colors and cooked differently. And so, you know, our creativity in our fashion, you know, you look at Nigeria, you look at Kenya, you look at the Ghanaian kente cloth. These are new narratives, new stories, and it's all about storytelling, to be honest, because culture is about storytelling, and we are the center of storytelling. We're the cradle of storytelling, you know. And I was at Cannes Lions. You know, I'm a juror for the Cannes Lions, and I saw a lot of work from a lot of places except from Africa.
wow.
I think there was one project that won. It was called, but it was not even an African project. It was just produced by some African producers and South African producers and Afghanistan and US, you know, directors came together to create this amazing program called We Are Ayenda. We Are Ayenda is a beautiful, and you guys must watch it. It's about the Afghanistan women's soccer team that was banished from women who were banished from playing football, and it was documented on WhatsApp. It's a WhatsApp documentary that was on Amazon. That story was all documented on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's literally how they got out of the country using WhatsApp.
Jeez.
Basically telling you that WhatsApp is very secure it's a secure platform. You know, the privacy between me and your wife.
End-to-end encryption.
So, but it's how can we now? I think now the time has come for us to globalize this magic.
Okay.
There's a market out there.
Yeah.
They want our stories. They want us to paint pictures. Let's give it to them, guys, because that's what we do.
How do we do that? Is that by going out of the country? Because I feel like a lot of artists, especially in SA, are so comfortable.
Win at home.
Nah.
Win at home, guys. Win at home. Go out. Like I said, I'd like to teach the next generation of us.
Yes.
It's the simplicity of how do we create value at home and monetize it in a higher currency like a dollar and a euro.
Ah, got you.
But when do you know, though, when you've won at home? Because we've seen some artists that we think have done everything there is to do, but they're still at home. And that even sounds and they're probably using that as an excuse that I'm trying to win everything at home. And then you get someone like Elatuma, you know what I mean? Like already he's gone. Trevor Noah, who didn't bother with Orlando Stadium, to fill Orlando Stadium and this and that. He just left.
I think it's about, you know, we get too comfortable, I think. You know, so I think there's a challenge in our creative sector where people think they've made it because they now have 1 million
Yes.
followers.
Yes.
And brands are coming to them to say they are selling those million followers.
Yeah.
But you're leaving so much on the table. There's a potential another million elsewhere.
In dollars.
In dollars. In euros. So why are you not... You can always default to home.
Yeah.
But I think creativity for me is something that is shared.
Because when you chat...
Creativity is emotive. Creativity is special. So why are we not then win at home, but then break border using your product? Because there's a market out there. There's a market out there. And I think your example is also because many people have come. Some have become comfortable, but they've laid the foundation. And then the market is saturated now. Where does MacG go when the market is saturated?
Yeah.
You need to look elsewhere and create a market in Nigeria.
No, I feel like I speak to a lot of Nigerians, and I think we need to push the narrative of South Africans traveling. I think we don't travel enough.
We don't travel enough.
We got our independence 30 years ago, but if you look at other African countries, they've been traveling way before that.
For hundreds of
for
years.
hundreds of years. And I think it's about traveling. Because someone was saying, like, dude, there's so much appetite for Amapiano, for example, in America, like let's just say New York. If we would have DJs who just come and camp here for a month, they could make so much money, but no one wants to do that.
There's the concept now of residency.
Yes.
So why are our top acts not saying, hey, there's 12 months in the year.
Yes.
There's seasonality at play. I'm chasing the sun.
Yes.
That's
Like a
the
black
concept.
coffee. Yeah.
So you chase the sun.
Yeah.
At a specific time, it's winter now in SA back home.
Yeah.
Why chase the sun?
Yeah.
It's summer in Europe. It's summer in the US. Go to South America. Chase the sun. Chase summer, because now you become a brand, and it's the wave. You know what's it called? Heat wave.
Yes.
You go where the heat is, because that's when people are out there dancing. Winter, people are closed in. So it's read the markets. I remember in the UK, house music was popping.
Yeah.
And I say South African house music was popping. I remember leaving home, going on business in the UK, and I would go to clubs or, it's busy clubs. Go to Brixton, small Anyana club, but there's a South African DJ there playing.
For real?
This was 90s.
Wow.
But the guys were going. Look at Afrobeat. Davido can fill up the O2 Arena
in the UK.
Hi, guys. Hey, Tina, what are we doing? Oh, we still want to go fill up a Chisanyam. No.
You see, the thing is, you're romanticizing the idea, right, of chase the sun. But a lot of guys, there's a harsh reality that if you're in South Africa getting booked for, say, 100,000, 200K, you're going to possibly need to go to Ibiza and play for a fraction of that or even half of that. And that's what a lot of people are afraid of. Like, now, Meluzi say, not take 5 guys on a business flight that you normally travel with, because you don't have a market wherever you're going. You're still introducing yourself. And that's where the biggest fear is.
Earning your stripes is part of life.
Yep.
And starting being small again.
No, sometimes you have to take 2 steps back to leap ahead of the game. So of course, when you open up the market, Davido didn't go straight from being or Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Or they didn't go straight from being top in Nigeria to leapfrogging to then selling out at the O2. Like there are 60, 70, 80,000 people
waiting for you,
buying your ticket. They didn't get there, but they had to take the knocks. They had to earn their stripes. Their proof of concept is important.
100%.
And I think for me, it's 2-pronged. That's why I said it's important to win in your market, because your market will always sustain you.
Yes.
But then you need you diversify your strategy as a musician, as an artist, as a painter, as an actor. Try out new markets. I always wonder why that South Africa has quite a high-end acting industry. We've got great actors.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Why don't you see our actors venturing into Nollywood?
Which is a huge market.
It's just a 5-hour flight.
Massive market.
So why are you not engaged? No, just go to Nollywood and partner with Nollywood producers and act in Nollywood and be big in Nigeria. No, they want to first be big in South Africa, then they want to leapfrog to come and be big in LA, in Hollywood.
And it doesn't work like that.
Doesn't work like that. There are other elements. Your accent, you know, your network. No, go to Nigeria and win in Nigeria. Go to Lagos, do a movie in Lagos, start there, become, you know. So this thing needs to go in phases. You know, and I'll use my own career, guys. I worked at home. I got to a time where ETV was launching ENCA.
Yes.
ENCA, we launched ENCA, it went all the way to London because it was a Pan-African product that we created. We launched ETV in Ghana, where the infrastructure is not the same as having a Centec. No, you put up your own infrastructure.
For real.
So we have to learn new markets.
Yeah.
But that does mean sometimes you have to take 2 steps back and humble yourself to say, I'm investing in myself. I don't think we invest in ourselves.
I agree. I agree. 100%.
We need to invest in yourself.
Yeah.
You guys came here.
We invested,
We invested. Clean. You didn't wait for someone to say, hey. You didn't go do the song and dance. You said you were intentional about where you want to go.
100%.
And how you want to differentiate yourself. Yes, you have to take the knock.
Yeah.
But you've now created a new stream, a new pipeline. And I think creativity is that. The creative economy, I'm so focused on the creative economy as a tool that can just unshackle us, man. Think differently. Let's be exposed.
Sure.
You know, sometimes you don't have to fly business class. Just ngena njegu, ngena taxi, shy taxi. Ngigibelile taxi, guys.
Yeah.
Ngigibelile.
Yeah, that was like 30 years ago, man. Come on, man. Come on.
I tried.
I want to go back to the BT. Was like, how does it work with the nominees? How do you guys choose them? Like, if I'm an artist watching right now, how can I make sure that I'm on the nominee list next year? Is it as simple as just having a big song?
No, obviously you have to win. Numbers don't lie. So you have to drive your numbers. You have to. There's the criteria is quite broad. It's your numbers.
Yes.
Your social
impact.
Your social reach.
Yeah.
Obviously the popularity, the sales you drive. So it's a combination of things.
Gotcha.
You know, it's also your resonance. You know, that's why I said, if you're big in South Africa, it doesn't mean that, and you did the Song of the Year in South Africa, it doesn't mean that it now makes you a Pan-African global artist.
Yes.
You are big in South Africa.
Yes,
guys.
yes,
Okay?
yes.
So what you need is that now, how do you then build your project into a more Pan-African project?
But I feel like TikTok is changing that.
TikTok is creating access.
Okay.
You know, so it's access. So we also have to be educated about how we leverage social media, how we leverage these new platforms to drive our visibility and you know, it's promotion, guys. You promote your stuff, but discover new markets. You know, the other piece is about collaboration. You know, so I'm a big collaborator. If you know that you wanna, you've done a hit song in, and we saw this with
Twala,
Jerusalem.
yes.
Let's use Jerusalem as an example. Big hit. What happened? Burna Boy.
Yeah.
Burna Boy jumped on it, did a remix. That then went global.
Different level,
That went global. So you see now, that team had a strategy, a clear strategy. We're winning at home. Next piece is, then how do we then expand it, make it a Pan-African hit? And then it became a global hit. The timing was also great. It was COVID. In the heart of COVID.
Everybody's home, man.
Everyone was home. So you had to think about, I've invested in a piece of music and paid a production studio to create this thing. Where am I releasing it? So I need to be on TikTok. Right now. Brands need to be on TikTok. It is the flavor of the
If you're not on TikTok, what the fuck are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Even if, you know, you have to try, look at the dance trend. Look at how people are just picking up dance trends. You know, so the culture is so rich, guys. And I think for me, it's about we are enabled. AI is going to be very interesting.
Hey, let's not even start there,
yeah,
bro.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
How that tech is going to change.
Yeah.
How you get your information
Out there, yeah.
Because you can get it on your phone. My 18-year-old just taught me how to use WhatsApp AI.
Oh,
Just like a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, it's your voter. Need to vote laba. It's the first time she went to vote. Vote laba. She says, Dad, my vote is my
secret.
Not here, who's paying the roof? Then we get into a conversation about, okay, cool, manifestos. She said, Dad, why are you taking out your computer?
Yeah.
She said, no, just take out WhatsApp. Types it in. I'm like, wow.
Wow, yeah.
So I think it's also we have to be teachable. We have to listen. That's why I said listening to the younger generations, where they go, where they platform, and in the musical space, we have to, in the creative space, we have to listen to the market. The market dictates where we need to go.
I think AI is going to make authenticity more valuable, like, because you're going to have to be able to stand out from all the noise.
You're going to have to stand out from the noise.
AI can make the music also.
Yeah.
so-
It can make the music, it can replicate anything.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
But I think audiences and listeners and the market that loves this culture globally is looking for authenticity and uniqueness. So I don't think we can replace that. You know, I'm proud where we are. I think listen, the BT brand is growing. It resonates internationally. There are pockets of amazing talent that we are interacting with. We're giving them a platform.
Yeah.
You know, we obviously have to play their music. We also, the other criteria, we have to play your music. So you have to knock on the door, open the door, we play your music. Because if your music is seen, you know, and these days we use algorithms, we use tools, you know, research tools.
Yeah.
You know, on radio, that's what you do.
Yeah.
You know, you don't just, a playlist is determined by what people want.
Of course.
And who gets the most plays is determined by how many hits they get. So there's Radio Master and all these tools that we all use to lean on insights to inform what we do. That's how our platforms get. You know, MTV Base is the #1 youth music channel on the continent.
Wow.
You know, we've taken over everyone. We are untouchable. I'm not bragging, but once again, I'm doing the business.
While doing the business.
While doing the business.
We going to the BT Awards for the first time this Sunday, bro. What can
Yo,
we expect,
Nitogani,
man?
guys. Nitogani.
I'm not
Nungena
Makosa.
niso.
I'm not talking about Makosa.
Nungena niso.
I'm not talking about Makosa. I already have my outfit.
yo.
It's in combis.
Guys,
It's in combis.
Master,
Call
maybe
Makosa.
cut this cloth, nyana. I give you half, guys.
My wife chose this, eh? I'm wearing Makosa, bro. No lie.
I trust
Corsa.
Yeah, man. I don't know what Saul's wearing. What are you
Listen,
wearing?
I'm so proud of Latuma. He's
Yo, it's crazy,
boy,
man.
so boy.
Yeah, this is what I'm
Oh,
wearing.
man.
This is what I'm wearing.
So boy na post kogan.
I got the last one. This was the last one. Kibo, if you know, you know.
Let me see, man.
No, you know. No, you know. Signature.
Okay, this looks dope, man.
What can you expect, bro? What can you
This looks
expect?
No, listen. You can expect a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Honestly, a lot of heat.
Oh yeah,
It's
they
gonna
told us it's gonna be hot.
It's gonna be
yeah.
very hot on Sunday. But listen, you guys are in a very amazing spot. You're right at the corner of the red carpet. So everyone literally culminates in our media corner.
Yeah.
So you'll get to grab and push and,
Whoever, yeah.
I mean, you're gonna get the creme de la creme of hip hop, the creme de la creme of R&B. You know, the BT Awards. You know, you get African American actors that we know. You know, you really, and then obviously all our nominees are gonna walk the red carpet.
Yes.
So it's really an amazing space. You know, it is intimidating.
Is it?
So the red carpet is a bit intimidating.
Yeah.
So don't be intimidated.
It's a good thing we have some local
Please show
beer,
up for
yeah.
me. Please show up for me. Ningabi shy la sabugo. Nangu Will Smith, nangu LeBron. Hey guys, it's Eta. What's up? Stand up. Oh, excuse me. Eta, zwakala isa.
My Willis.
My Willies. Okay. So I think listen, it's a great opportunity to also do it your way.
Yeah.
You know, just do it your way.
Yeah.
Use the time, use the experience to to just do your thing in your way, in your style. That's creativity.
Appreciate you,
and I'm super proud. I'm proud about where we are. I'm proud about what's coming. And I think once again we are in that innovative space of thinking out of the box.
Yeah.
I appreciate creatives. You guys, I think you've created an amazing, safe space for yourselves to really just flourish as a platform.
Yeah.
Even I tell people all the time, I don't compete with TV shows.
Yeah.
I don't compete with channels, channel brands. No, I compete with audiences now. I compete with this little thing called the phone.
Yeah.
Because now audiences are generating their own their own content.
Yeah.
And audiences out there want to see original, authentic content.
Yeah.
That's not like a perfect styled pin-up thing.
But that's why like our collaboration is so monumental. It's so powerful because not at any point did you guys say we must change the way we do things. It's a collaboration. You know what I mean?
No. It's really about leaning in on the authenticity of what you do.
Yeah.
You got a great following, and let me tell you, me, I don't even worry about you guys. I worry about your audiences.
Yeah.
Because they want you guys to deliver to the promise.
Oh,
You
yeah.
promise
Yeah.
to have your own signature.
Yeah.
Keep your own signature.
Week in, week out.
Some people might not like it. But
Yeah.
tough. Don't watch me.
Yeah, 100%.
So I like that. I like that because then that's rooted in what creativity should be about.
The essence, yeah.
We need to leverage creativity to just allow ourselves to just get different perspective on things. Otherwise, imagine if someone can see,
imagine.
see la. No, we need to be everywhere. And I think there's an expectation globally that I'm seeing.
Yeah.
Globally, I'm seeing, the market saying, we want more purpose-led, authentic content that's going to impact us.
Beautiful.
So that's why TikTok is just flying.
Yeah,
over
it's
everywhere.
crazy.
Because it's like anything goes. You get news on TikTok, by the way.
You get everything.
You get music on TikTok.
Entertainment.
You get entertainment on TikTok in a different way.
Yeah.
And so I'm excited by how what technology allows us.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, ngoba mina I'm archaic. I remember to come out to these kind of shoots. You needed a truck, which was going to cost you lots of money. You needed a crew with
30, 50 people.
No, like you're bankrupt.
Yeah.
But I love how we all leveraging technology today.
Yeah.
It's enabling us to get into rooms and get into spaces that we would not necessarily get into because of the investment. Bottleneck.
Love it.
Now
man.
you can actually go do something, do it, come back, give proof of concept, and say, "Look, I did it."
Boom.
And guys, we have to do things.
Yeah.
That's how we're going to teach the next generation. That's coming after us. We're going to teach them to be a lot more intentional about doing.
Yeah.
Not talking.
Not talking.
Not
doing.
talk. We had one meeting, guys.
Yeah, that's
one
it.
meeting.
Yeah.
We had one meeting.
Yeah,
And it was,
yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. We tried different things.
Yeah.
But we made it work.
Love it,
You
man.
know, but it's in the doing.
Yeah.
It's about how do we enable each other. And guess what? They'll come.
Hey, we are waiting.
We're waiting.
Pendika, you got a last question?
Yeah. Man, I'm curious, but I know you work for Paramount BET, but I noticed DSTV is tanking. They've lost like 4 billion in profits. They're losing subscribers. What does that mean for BET since a lot of people consume BET via DSTV?
No, listen, I think the industry is in general, globally. This is not unique to us. Globally, the industry is changing. Streaming has come into play. It's created new dynamics. Audiences are shifting from platform to platform. But I'm bullish when it comes to the importance of linear television on the continent, because I know where I come from.
And the impact it has.
And I know the impact it has. Data is still quite expensive in our markets.
Yeah.
So access. The importance of access is still very heavily leaning on linear television.
Yeah.
Watching television is very communal. As Africans, we are communal in our approach, You know, you can go watch your own TV in your own phone. Hey, Maru, you get bored when. You know? So content is also shareable. Content is dialogue. Did you see?
Yeah.
Listen, log on there, check MacG.
Yeah.
He's at the beat here. Did you see it? You didn't see it? No. Content is shareable. You know, so I'm a great believer that in everything we do, there's still a very, very long road, you know. And the dynamics is that, you know, everything will always fluctuate.
Yeah.
The good times and the bad times. But I think if we are, I think the continent is still deep. It's deep in terms of we haven't even scratched the barrel in terms of mining our platforms and mining new audiences to come to our platforms. And yes, everything else is changing. You know, everything else is changing. We like I said, there's normal is no longer a normal thing. Abnormal is the new normal.
100%.
If COVID taught us one thing is that, you know, so we all are coming up with new strategies to entertain, inform, engage audiences. Everything must rate, everything must sell, must be shareable.
Must move.
You know? Must move. You know, so and then let's look for new markets. You know, let's look for new content ideas, new creative ideas to expand the story. You know, so there's still a great future, I think, from an African context.
Right.
You know. You know, streaming is a thing. But streaming is also a subscription.
Yeah.
There's an affordability issue. It's a subscription plus you have to have the capacity
The
and capability to connect for connectivity.
And not everyone is that privileged,
You know, so there's still a huge market.
Yeah. No, I agree.
So for me, you know, I'm not to, you know, downplay elitist thinking that no, you know, everything must be commercial and right. No, we still have a lot of work to do and a lot of people who depend on normal TV, normal linear TV. You know, of course, on-demand TV is growing. And there's multiple other strategies. You know. So, but I'm seeing this happen globally. It's not anything that's unique to our market. You know, I think Africa has a slightly nuanced differentiation, but it's happened everywhere else. You look at South America, you look at even the UK. You look at, you know, platforms like the BBC, etc., etc. You know, these are platforms that still have to deliver entertainment and services to people who don't have access.
Bro, I wanted to ask you, man, you've been in the US for quite some time, you know, for business and stuff. Was there anyone that ever, like, made you starstruck when you met them?
Oh, man. Am I start...
Like a Beyonce, Jay-Z?
No. You know what? I'm a football fan.
Oh, okay.
I'm a football fan. So I think the one year I bumped into Samuel Eto'o at the airport.
Yeah.
You know, it was at the airport, and you know, he's alone. He's waiting for his bags, and you do one check. I'm like, I know
that's Eto'o, yeah.
You know, but I'm like, okay. And I just gave him a nod.
Yeah. What's up, man? You gotta keep your G points up.
I should have done the ATA. Wagwa. You know? I should have. But I just gave him a nod.
But you've met Beyonce?
No, I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I
You
haven't
haven't
met
met
Beyonce.
Beyonce.
No, I haven't met Beyonce.
Yeah.
Scary thought.
Kanye West?
No. Oh, no. Scarier thought.
Monde, thank you so much for your time, man. Really
I appreciate it,
man.
guys. I appreciate it.
We're gonna see you again next year, yeah?
We are moving.
Yeah.
No, aren't we going to Manchester?
Let's go to Manchester.
Oh, guys, you're slow. You're slow. Lord. I tried to help. I tried to land it for you guys. Hit. Must I now? Let me go get you guys visas. Let me just go get you guys visas. UK visa.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate this, guys. Listen, let's continue to represent creativity of a new kind.
Yeah.
You know, let's not be comfortable. Let's adopt a shell. And new shells, you know, or shed our skin. It's okay, guys. it's okay. You know, it's onwards and upwards for our continent, for our country. I know we're going through the most right now.
It's crazy, right?
Angazi where we are. I don't know where we are.
Hybrid family.
We'll see if there's letters and emails on social tomorrow. But I don't know how those things even leak. But listen, I strongly believe that, you know, Africa's future is in this hand. You know, it's really, really in these initiatives and these creative processes that allow us to just not to be too precious about who we think we are and allow ourselves to venture into new territories and markets. And that's how we're going to build this thing.
You know any strip clubs around here, man? Been looking for strip clubs.
Sorry, mina umama wasendlini uyashaya.
Awubona ukuthi kunani lapha.
Uyashayana.
Esangije nawo nayo futhi.
Ushayana.
I mean, I have a nice episode.
Mamela, uyashayana akadlali une-tracker. Zambona lenda la. No.
Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Monde Twala.
Putting me on the spot.
We are here, man. Podcast and chill. Boom.
Welcome to Black Excellence. Do not fear, for if you do, just sip on some grandeur. And if you still do, ask ourselves, what would Papoose do? Parama chilla, itlesha lefiki. Ungoyiki, even when they ask you, how sabini, do not fear. For if you do, just say, Anistivi. This is the medicine of censorship. This is the pill. Which one is that one? Podcast and chill.